Sometimes the only way to go forward is to take a million steps backwards and completely destroy your rig. Right? This is Joe and Emily, two strangers we met on the internet who bought this pretty cool looking rig 2 years ago.
We are inside the 1986 Toyota motorhome. It's an Odyssey that we bought with plans to renovate, remodel, and hopefully hit the open road.
But what started as their dream has slowly turned into a nightmare as they've found problem
Like, what the f? Here's the extent of the water damage.
after problem.
It's like flakier than a croissant.
Now the thing they purchased to hit the road is the one thing preventing them from doing it.
This is a lot more work than I thought.
That's where we come in. This is me and my badass of a husband and builder Jay. After spending the last year trying to settle down and run a van conversion business, we're out on the open road again and back to our roots of building out rigs from strangers' driveways. Jay's built houses, buses, vans, and our Airstream. But we've honestly never seen anything as daunting as this. That is a project. Like, I thought this Airstream was a project. That RV. Join us today as we try to save Joe and Emily's sanity without losing our own and try our best to keep their dream alive.
Oh boy.
The bump that just fell off.
I'm taking bets on how long it'll take for Jay to finish the RV. I'm gonna say 5 days, give or take. Let's go see what the guys are up to. Hi, baby. The guys wasted no time and started by cutting a channel in the frame to be able to route the fill and vent tube for the additional 25-gallon gas tank they'd be adding. This RV only started with a 20-gallon tank, so adding an additional one will ensure they can take it on long road trips without having to worry so much about running out of fuel.
This makes a nice table, even though it's your floor.
And making some cuts to the new subfloor. Before gluing it in. Hopefully once the subfloor is in, it'll make life a little easier for everyone during the build. Here, go this way. This way. Then came the rest of the demo. Joe and Emily are trying to save the cabinets to at least have the right measurements for new ones. So the guys carefully removed them. It was pretty sketchy because it felt like at any moment the RV would just collapse. It felt like it was hanging on by a literal thread, but that didn't slow the guys
It
down.
kind of looks like the whole thing is flop off.
Hey!
There she goes.
Wow. You're so strong, Emily. Look at her. Look at the whole thing.
That's not bad, man. That's pretty much intact. That's
Yeah.
Next up, the real fun part. Trying to remove the rest of the fiberglass in one piece so we can save it and reuse it later. We tried to remove it without the entire RV collapsing over.
Whoa! Oh!
Alright, now we're in it.
What are we
After hours of wrestling with it, we were able to remove it.
Yes!
But it definitely wasn't perfect. And instead of continuing this process on the other side, everyone decided this was the better option.
Alright, I'm gonna let go. I think as soon as I let go, it's gonna wanna go.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
As you start to take on a seemingly impossible project like this one, you sort of start to trauma bond. We had only been there for a couple days, but these strangers were quickly becoming our friends.
That was actually a lot of fun. That was a blast. Even though the RV looks like crap. We basically had to take it all apart and they're gonna replace all the rotting wood on it. So that is a project. Like, I thought this Airstream was a project. That RV, these people are our kind of people.
Good morning, Kels and Jay. I think you guys are snoozing away.
Sleeping over there.
Shh. We just wanted to say thanks. You guys have been super freaking cool, knowledgeable, inspiring, and fun to hang out with. And we appreciate you staying with us, so we'll see you in like an hour when you wake up.
These guys are the best. They're so grateful, and all we've done so far is completely destroy their RV. This just shows how great they are.
So tell me about the rebuild, or what are we calling it? Do we know what we're calling it?
When you're in too deep. We're using the old fiberglass panels as a template. Gonna kinda add a bit of flair to it as we go. So we're not restricted to have to conform to the old structure. We can kinda be a bit more flexible.
And we're leaving tomorrow, so we'll see. We'll see how much he gets done today.
With a fresh start, we were all entering new territory none of us had ever been in before. But that's also what made it so exciting. The guys got a system down.
3 at 79.
3 at 79.
Measuring, cutting 1x2s.
Yeah, I just did 79.
79 minus 4 is 75.
Good math, Jay.
Right?
Arts and crafts.
And reframing the new walls. First on the ground, just like arts and crafts.
Mission accomplished. That is one square wall right there.
Son of a gun.
I think Emily probably kept us all alive,
Coming in clutch.
making sure the guys took breaks and that we were well fed. But the breaks never lasted for long. After the structures were complete, they attached it directly to the frame of the Toyota.
It's gonna be something again.
That was all the time we had because Jay had to go to his Ironman race. But something didn't sit right with us leaving Joe and Emily this early. The best part about this lifestyle is you can almost always change your plans and your route if you want to. So that's exactly what we did.
We're gonna.
You guys are coming back.
Well, it just worked out, and we were like, well, we might as well.
I'm so stoked.
A few weeks later, we were back and ready to continue on this beautiful stack of popsicle sticks.
Good directions. Yay!
You're such an angel. Oh, good girl.
Just as expected, the guys didn't waste any time. They started by framing out all the windows and doors and worked until dark.
Game plan today is finish framing. So we want to be done with all these 1x2s today.
Right now it looks like popsicle sticks, but the guys have a plan.
Completely different stuff.
Oh, it's gonna be incredible.
Using our friend Craig to Craig, the guys started by adding a ton of blocking to stiffen up the structure itself and make sure it'd be even sturdier than before. Joe and Emily have a goal of being able to sit on their roof when this is all said and done. And while Jay and I still aren't exactly convinced this will ever be possible, Jay has a hard time saying no when it comes to building. So he did his very best to set them up for success.
We're going to build some storage boxes that will gain access from the outside. I might go shirtless.
How you feeling, Joe?
I never thought I'd see this day. Or at least not for a few years.
And you saw it all in one day.
I can't even grab our camera to film fast enough.
Welcome to my life.
That one's so sick.
With the blocking in place, they added corner pieces of the access doors and used the angle grinder to round off the corners.
And
thank God you guys have your anchor, because we just had the craziest power outage. We can't even use our house. Comes in clutch.
All right, I know we are well into this build, but before we go any further, I want to quickly talk to you guys about the Anker Solix C1000. This thing is a beast. It recharges to 100% in just 58 minutes. That is 27.5% faster than power stations with the same capacity, which is insane. There's a smart app control. It has Bluetooth and Wi-Fi connection, so you can check real-time status and remote control the power output. There are 11 ports with 1056 watt-hours of capacity. You can power 99% of your appliances, which is amazing because Jay can use this to power a lot of his tools throughout this build if he doesn't want to have to come back to the house for power or have an annoying cable running through the entire work area. It's super light and convenient. It's actually 15% smaller than the industry average for its size. It also has long-lasting battery technology, which you can really rely on. And a unibody drop-proof design, which is perfect if you're a klutz like me. It has expandable capacity, so you can also double the capacity to 2,112 watt-hours with the expansion battery. There is a huge Black Friday sale coming up soon, so if you guys want to check it out, be sure to check the link in our description. Thank you again to Anker for sponsoring this video and helping us help our friends with their build.
We're gonna surprise our friends and give this to them, but they don't know. I'm whispering because I don't want them to hear me. They're right behind me.
In the meantime, it's back to building. What's going on?
Everything is completely framed. All windows, doors, storage cubby doors, vent fans, everything. So now we're ready to start skinning it, and brief processes. We're gonna put 1/8 inch luan on the sides, and then like a fiberglass sheet will go on top of that. On the roof we'll put some 1/4 inch plywood, and then there'll be a rubber membrane that will go on the roof structure.
I second that. That's good.
He's locked and loaded. He's ready to go.
Got what we need.
We got plenty of sets of hands, so this should go quick.
Honey.
Famous last words.
I think if I bring this side down, you'll just,
Star Wars.
Jay's a machine, and I'm glad Joe appreciated that too.
Damn! That is sick! What the? Live!
That really came together.
Holy crap. The router's like the one who comes in and just like makes everything great, but all the other tools put in the hard work, but it's like the most gratifying one.
Wow, really good job.
Oh, you do it, baby.
God. Oh my god. So sick.
When living in a stranger's driveway, our days are filled with mostly work, but that doesn't mean we don't leave time to have some fun too.
So we're taking the day off today. Oh my god. Of work. Because there's something much more important going on. It's someone's birthday. Two. Happy birthday.
Emily was constantly taking care of us, so on her birthday, we were sure to take the day off so we could take the time to really celebrate her. Things can also sometimes get pretty weird on these days off.
Training for if we ever get kidnapped, right?
I don't know. This will
Don't
never.
do it yet. Wait until.
No, this is never.
Oh, you're already going.
I don't know.
We were talking about our biggest fears, and Joe's was if he got kidnapped. His fear wasn't actually in being kidnapped itself though, just in getting his mouth taped and the difficulty of breathing through his nose. So we did exposure therapy. Alright, enough nonsense, it's time to get back to work.
Right, this is our final day here working on the Toyota.
Woo!
Hey.
Straight at it.
Now I think we're ready to put the plywood on the roof.
Help yourself. Thank you. You guys need help with them? You guys need any help?
Yeah, if you kind of guide it as we slide it over. Okay.
It's turned into a frisbee.
This fiberglass panel was huge, and of course the day we wanted to put it up ended up being the windiest day we were there. So we had to come up with a plan.
How are you feeling?
Tired.
But excited.
We rolled it up
Nice.
and carefully glued on each side.
We're about to hit glue in 3, 2, 1.
Then came the real fun part, routing all the windows and doors.
Ready?
Yeah. So we're coming in at the end of our time here at Joe and Emily's, and we're really sad, but we still have one more thing that we need to do. Before we go, we just wanted to gift you guys the Anchor Solar.
No! What? Are you serious?
We thought you guys would get more use out of it. You could take the RV on camping trips already once you close that bad boy up.
Guys!
We need to gift you an
I
Anchor.
know.
This
What
isn't right. You've been helping us. You guys are so generous.
You guys have been
honestly,
way
though.
too kind to us. Are you kidding me?
The actual truth is, Joe and Emily were way too kind to us. They welcomed us with open arms from the moment we were strangers,
Hey. Nice to meet
How are you?
up until we became good friends. Emily was always there making sure we were all fed, cooking us what I'm convinced is the best sourdough bread to ever live. Their generosity and gratitude is what makes builds like this so rewarding for us.
And the amazing Emily.
When people start a build, a lot of times they get stuck.
We are throwing in the towel for today, and maybe the next week or two.
Help.
Maybe they have a fear of reaching a place of no return, or they lose the confidence needed to keep moving forward. I just love watching Jay reinstill that confidence in people and allowing them to lean on him for the extra support until they're able to stand on their own again. We might not have finished the build, but we definitely got them one step closer to fulfilling their dreams and being out on the road.
Okay.
And it's a good thing, because we can't wait to see them out there.
is a dog.
Oh, girls.
Oh, are you so happy, honey? You love Pippas? You love Pippas. Pippa, you have a new friend.
Oh. Oh, honey.